Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III. We're Emperor Oates of Cannonball, and we have to, well, convert all of Africa to our religion for Mother of us all. And we're in the progress of doing so, obviously. Quite a few people in our country already believe in Bori, as they should. Doesn't seem to be any old Bori left, so no, there's a tiny bit over there. So a few remnants of the old religion that were reformed, but most of our people know that Bori is the right way. Bori is the way. And obviously there's a bunch of Coptics and stuff that still need to get convinced of that fact. We're currently subjugating Nubia with our once-in-a-lifetime subjugation casus belli, which is, well, I guess something we could discuss. Well, we did discuss. I could have gone for Kabu instead here, which is bigger, we think. But if we had taken Kabu, then we'd have enough provinces to form the empire of something over there. I think Mali. And that would hurt us in the next inheritance. Right now, High Kingdom here, so the empire goes to our second son because we made our first son into our court chaplain essentially. And the rest just gets kingdom, so they all stay nice and sound in the family. If we took Kabu, we would probably have enough provinces to make Mali, and then we would have the Guinea issue at our hands again, which was our mother died and we inherited most of the land, but our, niece inherited the newly created empire of Guinea, and we don't want that. Interestingly enough, there's two Guineas here again. I really don't like when the game does that. So that's, I assume, the Kingdom of Guinea, which is not in our realm. Yeah. And this is the Empire of Guinea, which is also not in our realm, but at least it's Bori. I don't think that should happen, right? It should not be multiple countries of the same name. Just call it something else. The game already doesn't have... Well, it was quicker than I expected. The game already doesn't have issues giving different names to the same thing, right? This up here was the Kingdom of something with an N, I think, when we took it. And it was also, or the Empire, no, the Kingdom, yeah, it was also the Kingdom of Egypt for somebody else. So, you know, it's the Kingdom of Egypt, but it was called the Tulanate Sultanate, I believe, when we first took it. So, multiple names are there, use them. Now, claim things. We want Bellum Justum, that has been decided. 50% reduced cost. Now, we'll see how that interacts with its tribal modifiers and all that. It might be that we don't get actual 50% off, because paradox math. But any prestige we can save on these wars would be very, very useful. It still could be argued, and we did briefly discuss that yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Yesterday for you and yesterday for me, in fact. Because I'm currently very close to live, or to real time in my recordings here. That we could have waited with this war for the perk that reduces the casus belli cost, and saved ourselves a bunch of prestige, which is what we're limited on at this time. However, yeah, this is actually slightly scary, speaking of however. If we had done that, maybe I could use south then. We had to wait like 17 months or something, it said, to get our next perk. Don't stop fleeing here now, please. Which would be 17 months, we would have been closer to death. And I believe at that time we were actually sick, if I remember everything correctly. So the chances of dying were pretty high. This is good. So then we can dodge to here a little bit. Try to merge up our troops before fighting these 3,000 guys. Seems like a good move, but we're not managing it. That's impressive. You have like a faster on walk person. You do not. Why are you? Why'd you catch me? I mean, I guess it's just traveling from here to here is a lot faster than the other thing. 7 days. I don't think there's any 7-day travel we could... Yeah, I should have seen that and maybe tried to travel to Fazugli. Maybe I could have gotten away that way. If it wasn't for those meddling kids. We don't have a fast run walk person if I remember correctly. I do not. So I guess we go for our best defense, which is... if we could find our marshal, that would be nice. Can I find out what army you're commanding? Or where you're at? Located in Defar. Barony of Defar. Really? Are you? Sakin Ishak, is that you? Is it you, Sakin Ishak? It is. So he's commanding some random raiders of his, rather than helping me. Great. Just great, Sakin. Awesome. What about my nephew Vassal and Champion then? I feel like this could be easier. I've talked about this before. Fighting these people. You're actually pretty good at Berserker. You are in Wat Hamid, which is here, which is my army. You can merge and then... Are you the guy? You're the guy. If you not command this, remove commander. Remove commander. And then you can try and save my troops down here. Now it's slightly risky, obviously. It might get him killed. But I mean, it might also make them stay alive until backup comes in. And if that works out, then that's great. And if not, well, we lose our Mangonels, Onagers, which is unfortunate. And we'll potentially, possibly also lose a decent commander there. It's not great. Getting caught is not great. We have a tiny bit of backup coming in here, which might help to fill out the ranks if they even make it in time. Wow, this is not going great at all. Can you make it in? Can you make it in? You can. Now can you make it in? Probably not, eh? I feel like I should run. Try to save the guy. You guys meet up in here and then beat these people up. Did not, I think, lose my commander. No. Good. Do I lose prestige for losing battles? No, I just lose war score. Obviously not great. Look at this, not even close fight. But we're gonna come back and hurt them for what they just did to us. Now, one of the biggest pains we get from this, I think, is that we can't currently remove this commander because he's retreating. He's retreating all the way up to Alodia, so we have to pick somebody else. 29. It's fine. He's a faith hostility advantage guy, which is good, right? That should be another 10. Actually really good. I believe these guys are hostile faith, right? They're Coptic. They should be disgusting to us. And we to them. So, all is good in that regard. Why am I leading this army? I so wish for that don't lead armies button. And maybe it exists, maybe I just don't know where it is. Okay, try to kill these guys for prestige and then go and take that siege. Meanwhile, we take this battle, which we are predicted to win, even though they are predicted to have a better army. Well, not what predicted to, I guess. Now, do we get that plus 10 from Faith Hostility advantage? Yes. So, better army commander on my butt. Maimed the enemy commander, the King of Nubia. Nice. I mean, I don't know that that does anything for us, but nice nonetheless. Dedicated to our faith. What are we now? A religious icon. It's decent. We should spend that piety somehow. I just don't know what on. Because we don't have good holy wars to fight or something, and not especially expensive holy wars. The whole once in a lifetime thing is really, it's really starting to hurt us a bit. I'm not the biggest fan of getting hurt that way. Surprisingly, I know. Swaying you, oh yeah, you were somebody who was an infidel and really didn't like me. So we're trying to get you to understand that we're at least not negative, and then we're gonna give you a bunch of money, and then you're gonna be, oh boy, this Bori faith? They have money, it sounds good to me. Because that's how these things work. This is another case where we could right now take a peace offer if we had the extra 10% war score thing going on. But I think once the siege finishes, we can also take it. Now, I didn't quite pay attention how long or how much time we spent in a, well, above 90 essentially, but again, it didn't feel super relevant. Yeah, let's enforce these demands, right? We didn't really make any prestige in the fight. Even hunting down these people. We get any from any of these battles? That just gave us fame. Fame. There was a tiny bit of prestige. That must have been me fighting these. Yeah. So it might be true that it's, if you're fighting hostile you get prestige, otherwise you just get fame. Unfortunate. But not a reason to stay in the war, I don't believe. And we can just fight another war, right? And force demands. He becomes my vassal, yes. He's not gonna love it. But, you know. So be it. Please tell me I can't form an empire. Cannot. Just the Kingdom of Toro, which we should probably make. For the prestige, right? Just go. Well, actually. I mean, yes, I want to make it for the prestige. But we should make it when we need the prestige. When we have a use for it. Because we could die at any time. And if we do, then the prestige would be wasted. So yeah. Let's wait for a time when we need the prestige, which might be in a minute when I find my next war. But still, to play this correctly. Let's have a look at you. No, it's me. You. You hate me, but you don't hate me too much. Declared war is going to go down. Offensive war is probably not until we convert you. Because we exalt among men, that helps. It's fine that we still have minus 20 short reign. Or short reign. Even though we're 66. Jeez. I'm gonna start swaying him, I think, once we're done with him or her. Galadima? That's probably a female, and since there's no... I don't believe that same-sex marriage is a thing. Wait. In this game, therefore you must be male, maybe. Your liege... Oh no, you hate your liege. Right. Wasn't that he hates me, it's just that he hates his liege. Yeah. Glory and all that. Good. At least we have prestige ticking up. While we're at peace. Not that I really want to wait for prestige to tick up manually. That seems horrible. Now where do we go next? There's nothing... Well, let's have a quick look at our prison again, as we do. I really want to stop being tribal. I mean, I don't need to. I can run this whole thing without stopping being tribal, but I don't love being tribal. Then again, it might still be a mistake. Who knows? I'm looking for this. 40. It is sort by time prison goods, because we have checked our prison before for quality candidates. We don't need to go down all the way. Is time in prison? Yeah, it's down there. Okay. County claim, county claim, county claim, county claims. County. Okay, you're already in the prison for 4 years, so I probably already checked you. Oh, no, I don't remember the Gabrielid Kingdom being a thing. Then again, that might just be another name for like Egypt or something. The Dura duchies in the Kingdom of Egypt. Dura part of the Abbasid Empire. Yeah. See, it's another case of different names for the same region. So we have this already, we don't need this claim. I think this is somebody we had in our prison before. Just wasn't called the Gabrielid Kingdom then. Yeah, and that's Gur, yeah, okay, we've been down this deep. Any great people, any genetic traits, doesn't look like it. No, I think this Hale, well, no, we didn't see this Hale person yet. But she's just Hale. Hale is not something to write home about at all. Quick skill check. No, no, no. No, 25, eh? Certainly a number. No, you are an Orthodox Christian. And you're 79 years old. What do I do with a 79-year-old learned guy that's Orthodox? Nothing, right? Just nothing. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Alright. What's next? Damot. Kabu is probably our son's once in a lifetime subjugation war. I could see that being a thing. Assuming that we feel safe enough, or feel like we're gonna live long enough, or like we're gonna grab the next thing here. As soon as we grab hereditary rule, we're safe-ish. We still have partition, but we'll no longer have confederate partition. Then we'd be okay. So we have to get into early medieval and get that done, which would require not being tribal. Now you, King Leon. Murder. Do I have... Oh, I have my Invade Kingdom claim still. Oh. But that kingdom is not useful. Now it is an Invade Kingdom thing, so if we this time manage to take more land, we get to keep it. So probably be along the lines of declare for the Kingdom of Damot, and then grab all the stuff in the north first, and then siege the bottom down. Because as soon as we hit 100%, they're going to give up. They're going to give us all of Damot and whatever we have taken before. So that'd be nice. It requires 1,000 prestige, which we're not quite. We don't quite have that at this point in time. But that is very tempting to me right now. Any cool claims? Cool claims. No. Can't do subjugate anymore. Can't do Holy War for Kingdom. Have I done a major religious war already? This was subjugation, right? And this up here was a claim war. Why have I done? What was the major religious war we did? I mean, I believe you game, but I don't remember. Oh well. So we gotta fight 1,000 prestige somewhere. Oh, let's have a look at that calculation, because I feel like that's 1,500 that's getting reduced to 1,000. Well, oh no, well, this used to be 1,500, right? And Bellum Justum is saving us half-ish. Funny how that works. 625, huh. But for the Holy Invade Kingdom thing, Bellum Justin is saving us the full 1,000. It's pretty good. Per the gird. But I still need 1,000, which I don't have. So, making the... First of all, let's get rid of these very quickly. Making the Kingdom of... What was it? Toro or something? Will give us a 400 prestige, right? 400. Could make a bunch of duchies, but again, I'm not a fan. It's like printing prestige though, so maybe I should just be doing that. The reason I don't like it is because we can't just hold all these duchies, unlike kingdoms, so we have to go and give them away. And then people will be peeved that vassals that are in their duchy should really be serving them and not us. And there's a whole tale of issues that comes with the with the creation of duchies. So I'd rather not. Maybe. We need that prestige, right? Usurp, High Chieftain, High Chieftain, High Chieftain, Petty Kingdom. These are all duchy titles. Even though that would also be some printing of prestige. Okay. Oh, Guardian. Let's do Guardian for my son. You are a bossy person. Could teach him in martial, because we're okay at martial. We're better at stewardship. We would be better at teaching him in stewardship, but we're pretty decent at teaching martial. And then he can be potentially be my well, marshal or something. Yeah, right. I think I'm okay decurting him unless Tip here. No, I don't want Tip to do it. Unless Tip's sons or children need some work. I don't know how much impact I had on these. You're pretty awful. You drunkard. That's unfortunate. You're not. You're okay. I mean, you're not great or anything, but you're okay. And then the last one is you. You're the one who I could educate instead of my son. You're not perfect by any means. By any means. You definitely need education. What are you doing? You're rowdy. I kind of want you to be on martial focus. I really don't like pretenders to be on intrigue focus. So let's put you on martial instead. And then find you not a spouse, an educator. Oh my, I can't find you somebody else. That's annoying. Because clearly Tip's not doing a great job at giving her an education. She doesn't have an educator yet. I guess I'm gonna have to do this myself. And then have to find somebody else for Daurama here. We want you to be good at martial and ideally a genius. And good at learning. My grandson here is not bad. 1760, which is certainly not our level of education, but something. Yeah, I think that's the best choice we have here. Since we can't use ourselves. Yeah. You, Marjan. Educate your uncle? It's an uncle, right? He's my grandson, that's my son. This game is weird, man. Alright, I think we just print some prestige and go for the mod. Unless we want to use our invasion somewhere else. But we're mostly done up here. I think we're probably done with Africa in the north, except for, I guess, Baria. Which I thought was being warred on, but apparently not. Doesn't want to be my vassal. But I mean, that's a county. We can take that county at any time we please. These are small enough that Byzantines, speaking of small enough, don't like it at all. Well, I guess we're gonna have to clash with the Byzantines at a point. It'll be fine. So the other one would be Kabu, right? Where we can invade kingdom and then... yeah, for that, I'm sure. Not strong high. If anything, it would be the Kingdom of Ghana. But we did decide that we don't want to go that way. That said, let's make a quick check on the empire creation over here. Not that we run into the same problem. I don't want to be able to create the Kingdom of Empire of Abyssinia. We need 69 countries. Nice. We have 30. So we kind of need to take care not to take 39 counties. Which seems easy not to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it's not a problem. So yeah, let's go printing. So the easy print is create King of Toro. Done. Prestige printed. Now we're talking duchies. And how many duchies do I hold personally? Can I hold one more for myself? Kingdom, 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 kingdom. Chiefdom of Daura. Oh, I have no duchies. So that definitely means I can create 2 that I actually get to keep. Now, do I have any contiguous land, or is all my land just spread everywhere? There was still no map mode, I don't think, where I can see that. So Daura is alone, I believe. It's my capital still, but we don't have any other stuff over there. Figwick, I think, is similarly alone. I cannot click on things. The Duchy of Tehert has Ashir, Figwick, and Tehert in it, and we only have Figwick of those. No, it's not true. We also have Ashir. Okay, so that's maybe a place. Oh, this is actually sorted. Never mind. So Duchy of Tehert has 2 of them in there. And that's it. No, the Duchy of Marrakesh is all 3. So let's do Marrakesh and Tehert. Because if I'm holding most of the holdings myself that are in the duchy, then nobody's going to complain about actually wanting the duchy. So that should be fine. So now we have 2 duchies. Not that that makes this list any more usable. And we're above 1,000 prestige. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, the mod, here we come. And I believe if we do the invasion thing, we just get all the land. Which is gonna be slightly annoying when it comes to peacetime, because then we have to give away all that land, but hey. King of Daurama actually likes me, just because I have all these positive modifiers. Let's get rid of you. Who are our enemies gonna be? I guess that's the last question I have. Adal is bringing a lot of the troops over here. Alright. Alright. Invade kingdom. And it needs to be the kingdom of Daurama. Hey ho, let's go, as they say? I think so. I think so. King Leon. It's not the King of Leon. That would be... well, it doesn't exist at this point in time. What the heck, Sweden? What is it with you, Sweden? Sweden. Sweden. What? So there's Spanish Sweden. There's, well, French, Brittany, Sweden. There's actual, well, Wales, Welsh Sweden, Scottish Sweden. Well, Finnish Sweden is no surprise. And then there's North African Sweden. Vindictive Blackguard. Anyway, let's get back to our war. Where are we at? So I want to have a few troops running over this, but most of the people I want to go this way. Go to the right, take the north, take the capital, and then push south into actual Vermont for maximum gains. Seems like a plan. Rally point. Whip over there. Raise all. Stop raising. It's just such a stupid interface. Go in there. Raise all. And put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, well, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say, then that comment section would be your best friend. It can be. It really can. Thank you folks for watching. See you next time.